we're going to have a lot of wetlands in coastal North Carolina. There was an estimate that there are as many as 800,000 wetlands in the Cape Fear and the Neuse River Basin alone that will be impacted by this decision. And that's actually based on an analysis that's based on the 2019 Trump proposed Waters of the U.S. rule. The second decision actually provides less protection. So we're looking at millions of acres of wetlands in this state that are not going to have the protection they need. And if you look at a state like Louisiana, where they have continued to destroy their wetlands, they are suffering mightily when they have big storms and flooding. And I read a statistic that in the next, I guess it's in about 10 or 20 years, the coast is going to move inland by 33 miles in Louisiana, coastal Louisiana, because of the destruction of the wetlands. That's mostly due to the oil and gas industry. But, and what I understand is driving this is more developers' interest in this. But Alito said in the second decision, he said the states can and will continue to exercise their primary authority to combat water pollution by regulating land and water use. They seem to have intended to allow the states to provide the protections that the states felt needed. But this provision is going to take us back to 2011, the Hardison Amendment, which says that we can't regulate any more strongly than the federal government. The federal government has just been told they can't regulate the wetlands unless they are directly tied. So we're looking at millions of acres of wetlands in North Carolina that are no longer going to have the protection they need. And as I said, the important filtering capacity, the flood resiliency, we're looking at 500-year storms that are coming every 2 years, 2 or 3 years. We understand, 1 acre of healthy wetlands will hold up to 1 million gallons of water. That's a really important protection as we look at increased sea level rise and increased storm events.